I know I'm close to my breakthrough. Yeah, 'cause everything I'm going through is my divine proof. The saints told me one day that I will see. Yeah, when I'm mature enough, he reveal everything to me. And he the body and the shadow. And he fights my battles. He has gathered lost. And for my life his blood has played the cost. Every every day when I awake, yeah, I praise his holy name. You're sending me to saving grace. Yes, I know I'm close to my breakthrough. Ooh, I know you're close to your breakthrough. Ooh. Hello, my queens. Hello, my wonderful women. Black queens on the rise. There we go once again. It is Sunday fun day, right? We had So Saturday last night. Oh, that's So Saturday. Well, here we are on a different day, a different page in our lives that we have turned to do great things and better things on this beautiful blank page of life. Now, hello to all of my black queens on the rise here in the nation of recovering addicts. That's what we do. We uplift black people here, the black women. Oh, yes, we do. We stay on point with our sisters because we are so needed to love on each other. We have to, okay? Hello to the sobriety police. Hi, sobriety police. Hello to all the Miss Do Betters out there. Yes, now that you're balanced off, all of your potential is coming out of you, and it really frightens people when you put them in their place because they're so used to you being passive aggressive, letting things slide, but not no more. Now that you have learned to stand on your own 2 feet, and when they threw you in the woods to the wolves, you cut them up, made you some meat and a mink, some fur gloves, a furry hat, and some snow boots. Go ahead, girl. That's what we do when a woman is balanced. Hello to all the together women, tomorrow women. How are you doing today? That's right. How are you doing today? I am here with you. Yes, it is. Hello, chosen and anointed women. Hello. Okay, guys, as you do know, Jesus is here in the atmosphere. And you do know if you're here, you can feel him here. And you do know this as well. That guy is the reason for the PLM podcast, the vision, the ministry of the recovering addicts in this nation of recovering addicts. We're here because of him. If he hadn't put this in me to do, I wouldn't be able to do it. See, no one can do this but me. No one. Uh-uh. I'm not afraid to testify, you know. So this is my assignment, my mission in life. Everyone has one. You know what I'm saying? So there's mine. And we do know that we love the Lord for the Holy Spirit. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for coming into our lives and warming us up when we are feeling down and sad. When the world has treated us so cold, you come and wrap us up with your comfort and love. Thank you so much for that. Okay, listen, ladies. Now, I know that we all have been having some trying times. If you are chosen, I know you have. Chosen ones, we have been being tested so many times lately, right? You see how they keep coming back to back to back to back like that? That's because our breakthrough is near us. It is so near. We are at the cusp of our breakthrough. Yes, we are. So many things, so many people have tried to set us back, but we have not fallen back and bust our butt. We know how to stay out the way from the nonsense and the riffraff and the superficial important things that people view in this earth as important that we do not. Okay? And I know that you've been having them times, been through so much, but lately, Doesn't it seem like everything trying to come at you all at once? Ooh, doesn't it feel like that? I know it do. It feels like, wow, why today? Why yesterday? Why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because you are almost to your final. This is your final, as a matter of fact. Your final is here because your breakthrough is near. And you done met it. This far, you done got through all those people turning their backs on you, people trying to make you feel bad for something that they did to you. You feel me? You know who they are. They try to make you feel bad because they did something to you. You got the problem. No, no, no. That's not true. That's not true. It's not true at all. No, you are not crazy. You're not losing it. Somebody did you wrong and you reacted just like anyone else would. And the fact that they cannot accept that is because they thought that you was going to accept that bull crap that they was kicking at you. But you kicked it back on them. Okay? Now they smell like boo boo. All right? Okay, now I love you ladies so much until I had to come hard with this one. In doing our research, one thing I have learned, when I get on YouTube and I start talking about our ancestors, right, guys? Because I did a podcast last night earlier, and I was talking about our ancestors. And so this warning sign came up across my YouTube page saying that a warning era. And only thing I was saying is that the reason why my ancestors did not leave, the ones of us who's still here in Georgia, is because our ancestors were too old and decrepit to run away or to walk away from the plantation because that was the only life they knew. And the young, vibrant slaves, they went on to, different cities and states. Some of them went to find their children and wives they had been separated from, their husbands, brothers and sisters, um, cousins. People been was out there looking for their uncles and aunties, the young vibrant ones. A lot of them went up north and uh, you know, and I was speaking on that, you know, and then all of a sudden this warning sign came up on my podcast up here at the top. So I said, well, how come every time I start to speak on the history of my ancestors, my people, you know, I got to get a clip out. And I know why it is because see, when I was a child, my grandfather used to tell us like there's a lot of things that America do not want you to know about yourself. So he would tell us things about ourselves and tell us things about our ancestors. He would do that. So the YouTube people, I was wanting to address them about that. Like, you stop doing that. Quit it. Because this is my history. I'm a black woman. I'm not being out of my way. I'm not getting out of hands or nothing. I'm a black woman. And that's my right to passage to talk about my ancestors. I'm not putting them down. I'm lifting them up. So don't mess with my podcast like that. Because I don't appreciate that. Because there are some of our people who do not know our history. There are places that are banded. They can't even teach it in school or say nothing. Instead of they worrying about the black kids' feelings, they worrying about the other kids, the white kids' feelings. How they gonna take it? What? Okay. Anywho, this podcast is dedicated to us. We are at the cusp of our final. And the enemy gonna try us because he done been trying me the whole week, girl. And every blow he threw at me, I was able to block it. Yes, it is. Able to block it. And I've been doing very well. And I know you have too. I see how you done came up, Chosen. I could see why you a threat. Look at you. You done made it through all of these exams, all the trials, tribulations, all the tests. And right here at the final, this is your part right here, right before you step into greatness. This is your part right here that you're about to step into greatness. And everyone who doubted you are going to regret it. You understand what I'm saying? Because God says, Jesus said this. He says, wherever they have shamed your name, I'm coming behind them and fame your name. You see, wicked people are afraid of us. Okay? They are so afraid of us busting them out and telling the world who they really are. Yes, they are so afraid of that. They are afraid to be who we are, to step up and make a change. And they don't want us to do that. The enemy is trying to stop us no matter what we try. We can walk down the right pathway to the store. I'm telling you, he will still try us. You can go to church, he will still try us. It doesn't matter. He is out for blood because he want to get as many of us as God's creation as he possibly can to fall short of the glory. So if you do not have a heart of forgiveness, I really feel for you. I really do. I feel for you. If you have offended a child and haven't stepped up your game on that part, I feel for you. I feel for you. I do. Because God is after the heart, not your pocket or what you look like. What's inside your heart. That's why he said he's no respecter of mankind because he know what lurks in the hearts of man. That's right. So when our final is here, is coming at us, we about to get ready. Girl, get geared up. Because you're going to need www.com or www.memory.com and check in with your brains and your heart. Okay? Because when we got them right wisdom, when we got the right wisdom, we got the right knowledge and experience, it gives us heart. It gives us heart. So that's why we don't follow this and follow that. We don't fall for this and we don't fall for that. We don't have no time to be playing. And the oil in our lamp is just enough to get us to the bridegroom. So if someone is out there pity patting their life away, and you done tried to talk to them and tell them you need to straighten up and fly right, and they keep looking at you walking away like you telling them something that's contagious, let them go. Let them go their own way. I'm telling you. I was talking to a couple of people last night, and we were talking about how the generations that we're in right now is a blind generation, that they will see the miracles being performed in the world by God and they still will act like they don't see it. They still will act as if they don't see it. They'll see and know that what they're doing is bad, but they'll still do it. They'll completely do it, blindly do it because it make them feel good when they're doing it. So when they come at us with their blind loyalty to someone, we got that real woke authority. We up. Yeah, we up. And we can see what's going on. So I want you to stay on point and stay alert because the enemy's trying us hard and we're going to need each other to lean on. We are going to need each other. Chosen, if there's any other chosens out there, have a podcast. We're going to have to subscribe to each other's podcast because I have subscribed to two other chosen ones. They are kings. And one sister, I saw her. I'm going to get with her again and get some more in because we need to know who we are. You back already? Oh, you ain't did it? No. Why? I don't know. Huh? Here, this is for you. I need to use that. What is it? I don't know. Okay. Daddy about to take you there.